Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today in front of you is the CIGA Z series, and this is a skeletonized mechanical watch, and it's a pretty cool looking watch. I believe on Amazon they're going for around 280 US dollars. Today we're going to take a closer look at it. As you can see, it's a pretty interesting watch, completely skeletonized movement. It's actually an automatic watch. I believe I stated mechanical. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool watch. CIGA puts out some pretty cool designs. I've reviewed a few of their watches in the past, and the quality has always been pretty good in my eyes. So I figured I'd take a look at this one. This is the Z series with the black finish. I believe it's a DLC coating. And yeah, just a pretty cool looking design, something very different. You get to take a look at the inner workings of the watch, obviously. And yeah, let's get started with what's on my wrist, and we'll dig a little deeper into this CIGA Z series, guys. On my wrist today is this Oceanica Mako. This is a great high-quality dive watch, which is currently on Kickstarter for 239 US dollars. Pretty unbeatable price for the specs and the style and the look and the quality. Great deal, which is actually live on Kickstarter. Yeah, that's what's on my wrist today. Very comfortable, good everyday watch, automatic. And yeah, that's what's on my wrist today, guys. Now, starting with the basics, the CIGA Z series comes in actually two different variations: the titanium version and the stainless steel version. Being this, the stainless steel version is actually a little bit cheaper and a bit more economical if you're looking to save a little money. It's still a very light watch, coming in at 90 grams. So, I'd go for the stainless steel if you want to test this out. This did win an award in the German Design Awards in 2020. CIGA are pretty well known for winning rewards. Seem they win a reward in pretty much every watch they produce. But anyway, solid stainless steel case, 316L stainless steel. We have a 42 millimeter case diameter here, lug to lug or top to bottom of 48 millimeters. In terms of actual case thickness, I got 12.5 millimeters. That's top to bottom, including that 1.2 millimeter thick sapphire crystal, which is actually very nice, very legible. On the front of the watch, on the back, you get a mineral crystal. On the front, you get a sapphire crystal. But yeah, the watch itself houses a seagull movement, as you can see here, and you can really take a look at the inner workings of the watch. You can see you get an applied CIGA design, a highly polished logo at the 3 o'clock position. You get skeletonized hands with a sweeping seconds hand, which is red, which really stands out above those blacked out parts of the movement. And you get red tipped hour and minutes hands, which really helps you, kind of read the time on the skeletonized dial. Obviously, a non-skeletonized watch is going to be more legible, easy to read at a glance. But really with a skeletonized watch, you really want to see the inner workings of the watch. You can see that balance wheel going off at the 6 o'clock position. We'll take a look at the case back in a minute. But yeah, just pretty cool. It's actually a seagull movement, which they actually redesigned for this exact model. Beats at 3 Hertz, 21,600 beats per hour as hacking, hand winding, and about a 40-hour power reserve. So really not that bad. You can hand wind it via the crown here, which is pull and push. We get 30 meters of water resistance. And the hand winding is actually pretty smooth. As you can see, you pull out one position here, the seconds hand will halt. We do get hacking here, and we can change that time, push it back down. Very simple to use, very easy to read. Honestly, with those red tips on the second hand, it makes it a lot easier to read. You see we do get that track going around here on this case. Tonneau style case, I'd call it, kind of curved with these screws in the middle of it coming out on the sides of here, which is a pretty cool design. Obviously kind of has some hints of Richard Mille. But I wouldn't say it's, it's like a homage or one-to-one. It's a tonneau case, And, Frank Moulet produces tonneau case shapes as well. And they're not going for anything like Richard Mille. They were well around years before Richard Mille. But anyway, like I said, it's a pretty cool design. As you can see, you even do see the crown where it goes in there through this kind of space here, which is actually pretty cool. Take a look at the side of the actual case. This nice little design here. Get a CIGA signed crown. Heading to the other side of the case, you can see marked, as you can see here, CIGA design. Very nice legible sapphire crystal. Flipping to that case back, you get a nice custom rotor, as you can see here, which actually looks pretty good. Something about this watch, if you're new to watches or you're into watches, this is something you can kind of, have on your wrist all day, and you can always see the inner workings of a watch. If you're in love with the mechanics of a watch, you like how mechanics work on automatic timepieces, and you can always show it off to someone who's not into watches, and maybe this will help them get into watches. So yeah, just a side note there. The band itself is 22 millimeters. As you can see, pretty nice, kind of this honeycomb design with CIGA design. Very comfortable. It is silicone, it's not rubber, but it really doesn't attract much lint. You do get quick release also, which is always nice. You do get a nice custom roller buckle signed with CIGA design, 2 safety keepers which are floating. And all in all, there really is no loom on this watch besides the little tips over here, as you can see there and there, which really doesn't help see much at night. I wouldn't really call this a watch to wear if you want to really read the time at night. But I think it's a pretty well designed watch. I think they did a pretty good job designing it. It has a nice weight to it. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. Everything looks pretty stealthy and in place. Get a little closer on that dial. I like the red accents over the black. I think it looks pretty cool. And overall, I think it's a pretty neat looking watch. I'm going to throw it on my 6.5 inch wrist and show you exactly how it looks on my wrist. As you can see, it fits my wrist pretty nicely. It's actually really comfortable. The band straight out of the box is broken in already. No need to break it in. It actually wraps my wrist very comfortable. It doesn't pull hair. Feels nice and comfortable. A good everyday wear if you're going to an office can look pretty tacky in my opinion. Or you can just wear it out casually. So furthermore, guys, I think the CIGA Design Z Series is a pretty cool looking watch. If you want something skeletonized and you're not looking to spend a ton of money for a Swiss automatic skeletonized watch, this is definitely an alternative. I think it's very well made. The quality is pretty good. The case finishing is pretty good. Obviously, if you're not a fan of skeletonized watches, you're not going to like this. This is not a watch to take in the water. It is 30 meters water resistant, obviously. But I think it looks pretty cool, stealthy, and kind of, high tech. Definitely looks like it costs a lot more money than it actually does, like 280 bucks. I believe there's 20% off, or pretty sure on Amazon. I'll drop a link to them on the website. They sell a lot of their watches on Amazon. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of this watch down in the comment section below as usual. This is Watch Addiction coming at you with the CIGA Z Series in all black. Pretty cool watch, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Throw the video a like, subscribe to the channel as usual. We have a lot of content coming up. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye.